Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. Today I'd like to share with you the chain punch of 1850s Wing Chun. And you will see how this chain punch is done and what is the reason behind it. The reason why I'm sharing this today is because in today's world, traditional Chinese martial art has become a ritual, hearsays, acrobatics, uh, magic tricks, and many things. Many of these so-called traditional Chinese martial art today, it completely doesn't making any sense. But you can see millions of people, or at least tens of thousands of people following it for decades. It really doesn't make any sense, but people just believe on things like a cult. Oh, my teacher say this, then I do it. My teacher's teacher say this, then I do it. Then everybody copy each other and then making more stories. It is this troublesome today. So that's why I decided to share with you the 1850s proper chain punch of Wing Chun. Now, as in my book, Resurrecting Wing Chun, I share with everybody an entire world. The Shaolin short strike fighting stance is never like this. It is this. Why this? If you look at this, this is actually protecting or guarding my rib cage, this area, this rib area. How about this thing? This is of course protecting me in the front palm, the center line. So the fighting stance is like this, as recorded, drawn in the Shaolin Short Strike Classic, where you can see in my book, Resurrecting Wing Chun, on all this historical evidence proof what it is. Okay? So it never is today's Wing Chun. It's not like that. Now, you get into the chain punch. The chain punch is done when I strike this thing out. When I strike this thing out, notice my body turn with my core supporting it. Notice that this hand, this one is protecting my rib area here, and this hand is not leaving my center line area because I need to have the guard there. So when I strike out there with my core supporting it, this thing is protecting. Same thing when you go the other side, this striking, this is protecting. You don't go out like that. You just go like this. Meaning you are not going to do very far like this. Or having the gaps this way and punching this way. You're not going to do that. You're just going to do this. Not leaving too far. This. You need to protect your rib cage and your center anytime. And the punch is this, because Wing Chun 1850 is a short strike art. It's not punching people this far away, but it is this close. It has to be this close. And you get in. That's called short strike art, right? Now, so if you put in front of this thing, what you can see is my body actually slant one side in when I strike, and then I slant one side when I strike. It never is doing this. You're doing this according to 1850s Wing Chun. You're doing this, you open here, you open here, you open here. If I do this, it is open, 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 open. Of course, this too is open. So you don't do chain pan this way. Like continue do this way. This is doing this way continuously. Is open up, strike, 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 strike. The 1850 is always move sideways, strike this. This is protecting this one, close to center line. This is protecting this one is close to center line. And you shift away. You are not standing like that, you become the target. And you have so many openings that you don't know what your opponent is going to attack you. Okay? So it is this. You always come with the angle. You always come with the angle. Accelerate a little bit. It come in here, it come in here, it come in here. It never try to bulldoze anybody. And it never get into this far away. You get this far away, you get shot. Okay? Meaning, if I get this far away, that thing's going to come in. So it is this. And you don't do this. If you do this, this is all empty. A body shot in or a roundhouse kick going in, you drop. So this is how the 1850s chain punch is. Okay? No the immobile elbow, no a gap here. You don't want to do that. So this is what I like to share with you. I know it is completely different than today's Wing Chun, but this is what it is. And this is, just share with you what is the considerations. And another thing is, of course, your core driving that thing is not you putting only your shoulder power. Without your core like fixed there, and then you punch this way. No, your entire core, you twist the entire thing, torque out. Okay? So even if they get very close, because you are not fixed, you can struggle because you can always torquing.